Hey kids, happy Purim! Do you recognize me? I always dreamed of being a magician. You too? So join me. Do you have a magic hat? The magic wand is ready. Hocus pocus, achashverokus. On Purim, we perform 4 special mitzvot. To be a real magician, I met with Asaf the magician, and he taught me 4 magic tricks. I took pictures with my camera. Wanna see? And I have a surprise for you. I'm going to reveal and teach you how to do these cool tricks so that you can do them yourself. Repeat after me the magic words. Hocus pocus, achashverokus. On Purim, we have a special mitzvah of reading the Megillah at night and in the morning. Now watch the magic trick Asaf does with the Megillah characters. He takes a sheet of paper and writes something on it without showing it to anybody. In a different pile, he has cards with names of people in the Megillah. King Ahasuerus, Queen Esther, who heroically saved all the Jews, Mordecai, Esther's uncle, and the wicked Haman. Hey kids, did you know every time we hear the name Haman when we read the Megillah on Purim, we make noises with graggers to remind ourselves and never forget what the wicked Haman tried doing to us, the Jewish people. Asaf calls a volunteer and asks him to mix the cards and throw them on the table. Every time, the cards that land face down, we put to the side. We do this over and over again until there's only 1 card left with the name face up. That last card will have Mordecai written on it. Now, do you remember the paper from the beginning of the trick? Hocus pocus, achashverokus. Let's see what it says on that paper. How did Asaf know that Mordecai was going to be the last card left? Well, of course, he's a magician. Repeat after me the magic words, and I will explain how the magic trick works so that you can do it yourself. Hocus pocus, achashverokus. Before we start the magic trick, when we prepare the cards with the names of the people in the Megillah, we will write on every card the name of one person. But listen closely, the name that we pick will be written on both sides. For example, Asaf wrote Mordecai on both sides. That's why every single time the cards were thrown, the card with Mordecai would always land with the word Mordecai on top. When we start the trick, we will show the audience that we are writing a name, and we won't tell them which name we picked, but that is the name that we wrote on both sides of the card. Get it? Then, every time we throw the cards, the card with the 2 sides will always have the name until there's only 1 card left. Hocus pocus! That's right, achashverokus! Let's move on to the next magic mitzvah. I wonder what is waiting for us in that magic hat. Asaf is taking out a purse. Oh, I know what mitzvah Asaf will be telling us about. On the day of Purim, we give 2 poor people money so that they can buy a Purim feast and have a happy holiday. But wait, he didn't take out a dollar bill, just a plain piece of paper. What can you buy with a plain piece of paper? Wow! What a achashverokus he performed here! I'm off to fold papers and become rich! You gotta learn this magic trick! Ready? Let's take a white piece of paper, and a real dollar bill. Cut the blank paper exactly to the size of the real bill. Now fold the bill and the plain paper like Asaf is showing us in half, then again in half, then one more time in half. Now let's glue the folded bill to the folded paper on one side only. I think you already understand the rest of the trick. Want to try it together? Let's go! Hocus pocus, achashverokus. Shall we continue to the next magic trick? What mitzvah of Purim do we still have left? That's right, it's either going to be the joyous feast or mishloach manot. Which hat do I choose? We'll go for that one. On Purim, it is customary to send food gifts to each other as a symbol of unity and giving. The food gift must contain at least 2 ready-to-eat foods. But Asaf is taking a napkin and not food, right? Just wait and see. He's a magician. He can turn anything into anything else. Asaf stuffs the napkin into his hand and what? I told you, instead of a napkin, we now have an egg. Do you also want to turn napkins into eggs? Watch how to do it. Before beginning the trick, you will need to take a real egg and make a hole that is not too big, but big enough so that you can empty it, and also big enough for you to be able to slip a napkin into it soon. At the beginning of the magic trick, hold the egg like this so that the audience can't see the egg at all. Then when you stuff the napkin into your hand, really you are slipping the napkin into the hole you made in the egg. And now everyone together, hocus pocus achashverokus, show the audience the egg from the other side, not the side where you see the hole. Hold on, what's that? Asaf says it's not the end. There's a continuation to this trick. Now he says it's not a napkin at all, but a sticker? What a magic trick. And with the egg, he's gonna make an omelet. Asaf, what a special mishloach manot you prepared for us. We almost reached the end of the show. You're already real magicians. Lift the magic wand, wave it from side to side, and we move on to the last magic trick, the trick of the joyous Purim feast. On Purim, we prepare a festive meal with lots of food and drinks. But do you want to see something amazing happen to the drink? What if our cup will float in the air? Wouldn't that bring some Purim joy? Asaf takes a card, folds it a bit, and wow! No one moved the table. How is it that the cup isn't falling? I can't believe it. Want to try this trick also? Great, try it first with a disposable cup. After all, we are just beginners. Before the show, take a card, any kind you have at home, and take another card and fold it lengthwise into 2 and attach it to the first card using glue or tape. Here, just like Asaf is showing here. During the magic trick, the audience doesn't see that we have another card on the back. We just fold the card they do see, and during this time, we open up the card we pasted on the back, and actually, the cup stands on a triangle of cards, but the audience sees only the card in the front. That's it, kids. Do you feel what I'm feeling? We are real magicians and ready for the holiday of Purim because we know what mitzvot we should do on this holiday. Hocus pocus Purim mocus! Goodbye, my dear magicians, and have a happy and magical Purim!